Hello, friends and neighbors. Swaggy Man Piper 1926 here. Smoking my newly acquired TPI from Pallet. And in it is cotter corn, which actually is quite a nice plant. Never thought I'd like anything was happening. But here we are. It's actually quite enjoyable. So, hope everyone is having or looking to have a good Monday. A particular dry one would be nice. Mine is very soggy, and it's going to be soggy all day today. But it is what it is. Nice little rain for the end of June, August. Heat wave come in. So we made it to the fair. Made it to the rodeo at the fair. Which was interesting to say the least. It moved a little slow, I think, to keep his attention. But it is what it is. I will tell you this, and I'm sure different areas, this may not be a big deal for you if you are out west or something, grew up around horses, but they had the barrel racing, okay? Can't keep this up for some reason. And they took and one of the barrel racers. Well, I mean, they had different. It's usually a lot of it is teenage girls, female barrel racing. And of course the older girls come out fast and they do the real close turns and everything, and then you have some of the little biddies who trot out on their little pony, and they let one loose, and this little girl is on a horse. If I said about a medium-sized saddle horse, surely you all can kind of figure out about what that is. It's not a gigantic, 20 hand horse. It was bigger than a pony, smaller than a big old horse, alright? And she's a little bitty thing, but she comes flying out. Just flying around. And I mean, if the horse would buck, that kid would go flying. But it didn't, man. That little girl was in full control. And she was just flat getting it. that's the most reaction out of the crowd that we had all night. That little girl going. So, oh yeah. So my niece went with us to Rodeo. She likes horses. She rides horses. Okay. Well, there's a petting zoo down there, which was neat. Had baby camels, and of course goats and sheep and cows, and had a Clydesdale down there. Porcupine, but of course he wasn't. You weren't supposed to pet that one. But, you know, a bunch of different animals. And lo and behold, an animal that I was not expecting to see there. Was a boy. A particular 18-year-old boy who come over and nudged my 16-year-old niece. And she introduces the boy and said, well, I work with him. He just happened to be here. Uh-huh. I was a teenager once upon a time too, dear. What are you trying to sell me? She said, nothing. He just happened to be here. Okay. Well, that 18-year-old boy just happened to follow us around wherever we went. And just happened to kind of lean in when we were watching the rodeo. Kind of snuggly, I might add, and she did the same. So you know what? I just happened to take some pictures of said leaning into one another, and just so happened to let her glance at one. And I said, oh, isn't this a cute picture? And she just happened to lose her mind. She said, please, don't show them all. I said, well, if it's a small circumstance, what's it matter? She says, please don't show them all. And I said, so who is this boy? And she says, I like the boy. He likes me back. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, why didn't you tell me this in the beginning? Teenagers. Speaking of teenagers, my son come to me. So I picked him up after Bible school. He comes out. Says, Dad, can Bree come spend the night home? And I said, what? He said, can Bree come spend the night? No, son. Why not? Well, he's 5. I'm not going to explain to him why not. I said, I'll tell you what. Wait till Mommy gets home. And you can ask Mommy, because Daddy ain't doing it. It's up to Mommy. So, I'll keep you updated. You folks take care of yourselves. And remember, kindness costs us nothing.